Hi, this is Jackie, and I'm going to present to you my geography lesson for third graders. Before I introduce you to that part of the lesson, I want to first talk to you about the tool that I used to organize my lesson. I used a web-based tool called Trello. You can find it at trello.com, Trello, .com, and it is a place where you can organize and collaborate ideas or projects so that you can save your information. It's almost like being at a board meeting where all of the ideas are on a big bulletin board and you put post-it notes underneath. You can add to that if you offer the collaboration with another partner. They can add to it, or they can just view it. It's very simple to use. You simply log in and you would create a board. Let's just say that we create the board called Hot Air Balloons. Oops. You can change your privacy settings so that the privacy settings can be private. You can share with some people, or you can share with all people. Once you decide on your privacy settings, you hit create. Then you have your empty board. Your empty board begins with a list. Once you start your list, once you start your list, then you can add cards to that list, and then it becomes a working board for you and collaborators to use. You will see that I have a few boards. I have used this before, and I wanted to try it once again, and so I brought it out for this experiment. I created the geography lesson following my understanding by design and a little bit of elaboration theory paradigms. I am a constructivist, which means I make meaning as I go along. It also means that I like to be aiming for something. And so because of that, I really embraced the understanding by design and created this lesson to focus around a specific project. And then that project drove all of the activities up to the project, the final activity, and thereby it created an example of understanding by design and a little bit of the elaboration theory, so that you were going back and adding the small skills to the bigger idea. You'll notice that it also matches up with universal design for learning principles. It's a highly engaging unit. Hopefully students will appreciate that geography is not just using red and blue and green colored pencils to create maps. It has changed tremendously. So let's go on. So this is Trello. So after in Trello, once you create your board, then you create your cards, and underneath your card you can add your descriptions. So when you are looking at the Trello board, you'll be able to click in and understand more of where the geography unit came from, how it transpired. Under lesson plans, you'll find my audience defined. You'll find the schedule clearly written out. You'll find materials listed, and as I go through, I may check off each of the materials so that I know I am prepared for each of the activities. Daily plans are here, and as I click on that, you'll see that I also used Google Docs, another technology piece. In Google Docs, I made sure that I connected each of my technology pieces with a link for easy access if I was going to share my geography unit with someone. Moving right ahead, you'll find my objectives, the enduring statements, essential questions, and the specific project. Under students will be able to card. Each of those can be clicked on and read for further information. What I want to talk to you about and take more time on is the description of technology used. I have already discussed Trello with you. I'm going to go ahead and talk quickly about Symbaloo, as Symbaloo is a web tool that actually organizes websites for later use and can be shared with others and organized into different groups so that students or other people, public, may look at your web mix and utilize it for different research or activities. In this case, this one is titled Regions of the United States. I did create it, and if you were to go and click on one of the boxes, it would take you directly to the link, and if you wanted to watch this from the 13 Original Colonies song, you could click on the YouTube triangle and listen to that song. So Symbaloo is a way of organizing information for your students so that they're able to access it, appropriate content, and related to what topics you're thinking of. Wordio is an app that I absolutely love. I use this for vocabulary. In Wordio, what you do is enter words. So I entered the vocabulary list. Then Wordio goes through its database or search engine and finds videos that match that word so that each word is also related to a picture or a video. Then as the user may go in and switch the videos, choose different videos so that they're more appropriate or more specific to what your word actually means. So you can go in and change that and create videos to introduce vocabulary, and students love that, and I love that. And if I had older students, I would have them use Wordio, but it is not an app that is available for younger grades. Moving right along, I've used YouTube videos and BrainPop videos to engage our students in new ideas and new learning. I also used Poplet. Poplet is a mind map where you can show how your thoughts develop. In this case, I went from our galaxy, the Milky Way, to the solar system and took our location all the way down to the county I live in. And of course, it could even go smaller to show how they're related to each other. That is Poplet. Kahoot. Kahoot is a great interactive quiz site. It's a great way for a few things. First, for students to practice activities, for students to learn, for students to create enthusiasm and to compete, and for teachers to assess what students know. So I actually included a Kahoot. I also included a Padlet in this unit. In Padlet, students post information they learn. I give instructions at the top. I can create my own. I simply can modify it by adding or taking away different instructions. Students come and double click. When they double click, it opens, they write their name on it, they follow the directions, and they can upload a picture right from their file. That is a great way for a few things to happen. There's literacy, there's writing, and there's reading, and there's responding, and there's pictures to help understanding. Students are also showing what they learned, and therefore they're teaching. There's all sorts of great things going on when we use Padlet. Animoto is the final project. It is used in the final project where students create a video invitation to a destination. And Animoto is a great tool that allows students to use pictures to create a story. In this case, my requirement is that it's not a story, but it's actually an invitation to a specific destination in the United States. The project is listed under project. You can take a look at that. You can also take a look at the final Animoto so that you can see what is expected. And that is basically my unit of study. Thank you.